think everything should be ready. Hi. Real cam again for once. Didn't I want to put it somewhere else? I think last time I was thinking it. I wanted to put it there, no? And I did. Then I was actually happy. I should do that again. I just didn't think about it. Hell yeah. Hi. Is it? Wait. That? No, the other way. Cable is enough. Is good. Should be fine. Hi. Hi, Racket. We are here doing Seaside 6 with real camper once again. Seeing some more reactions. I don't know. When it's daylight outside, when I wear comfy shirts, stuff, and warm weather means I feel comfortable with real camera. So here I am. Hello Racket, hi Snodani. Hi. It's all good? I think so, probably. Should be fine. And eventually we'll have things happening. As long as you feel comfortable, it's all good. Yeah. I have a bandana here, maybe I'll wear that. What do you guys think about bandanas? How does that look? I kinda like them. I'm not a bandana wearer. I bought this. We were talking about it, no? We were talking about it like last stream. I think they look cool, but I'm not used to it. Yeah, they look gangster. I'm not a gangster, but I feel regardless of gangster, I think they look cool. I kind of like them, but it also, I'm not used to them. It's more like a cosplay type of thing. Ah, and I can see what we have to do here already. Real, and I think I need to, yeah, real G energy, homie. Yeah, then I am the real G. If I put that on. What if we do? I don't know. No, let's just leave it off. How are you two doing? What? Oh. I think the timing here might not be that easy. Where do we go here? Okay, yeah. Okay, no. First one should be pretty doable. No! Okay, I did not expect I can die like this. I think I'll be ready for Deathless 7A soon. I heard you've been practicing a lot. Like a mad person. Finished eating dinner and super tired, so I am in the sofa. What about you? I finished eating dinner too. I am not super tired. I've been sleeping way too much recently. I don't know. I'm indecisive as always though. I'm really enjoying the weather. I'm so glad about that. I've been also using my car now a lot to help other people out, which I'm very happy about, like do errands for others and I don't know, do this and that, chauffeuring people around, generally lots of real life stuff, but good. I was thinking about maybe just literally walking out and going for a walk or sitting somewhere in the grass and just doing nothing and starting the Celeste stream later, or just do it now. And I was rolling a dice and the dice said I'm gonna play Celeste now. You have a car? Well, I'm sharing one with my mom. So, but like about 1 or 2 months ago now, we switched the main location that it's stationary at from her place to my place. So it's our car. It is now stationary at my place. And I feel very bad that I'm taking this long for the start here already, because this is not the difficult part. This is very much easy. Weather is really nice, warm enough to just wear a hoodie. Yeah. Warm enough. I mean, I like wearing as little as possible. When I can wear just like this very thin shirt or nothing at all, then it's good. Then I like it. Yeah, but I only started being the main caretaker like a month or two ago, 1.5 months. Why do I keep failing there? Biking is pretty good, yeah. I've been doing everything with my there we go. Bicycle. I was cycling a lot. And now I'm not, because you know, with the bike you can't help people too much. Like, you can't carry other people with you. You can't have so many other random things with you. Wait, I need to think. What do I need to do here? It's a Fiat Panda. Fiat Panda. Panda. I'm not a car lover. I drive car from A to B. It's useful. I like driving. It's fun. But not much more for me in here. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I think yeah, I figured what we have to do. Very precise feather movement, which I'm not looking forward to. This room isn't too bad, okay. But I'm scared of feather movement. Look. I'm too fast. Oh! Nah, I'm scared of this. By the way, Racket, are you playing with keyboard or controller? Okay, okay, then you hold on to this. Understandable. Ah! I was supposed to keep my dash. Keyboard, don't have a controller. Fair enough. Same. I mean, I have a controller, but I'm not a controller person. But I'm getting further than I expected without too many deaths, so this is good news. It is a cute car indeed. It's very small. Oh, very small and short. Not a massive thing. I'll resume some summit attempts. Okay, good luck. I grew up on the PS2. I have a hard time using Xbox controllers. Yeah, I've never used either. I'm really not a fan of the feathers. The bouncy pads I really like. The recharge crystals are fun, but yeah. The feathers, they feel too fast. Does that make sense? What? Okay, I was hoping I can just fall down, but I had to actively steer down with the feather. Maybe you're actually meant to do that. I mean, I don't want to change my strat for the top one now because it's been working that way. Stay hydrated, okay. I shall do that. Did I miss anything? Yeah. No, I think I have everything. Ah. Ah, okay, yeah, that was stupid. I am not supposed to hold up left, but just up. I wonder if Euro Truck Simulator works again. Kinda wanna play it. Last time I tried playing Euro Truck Simulator, it crashed all the time. And then I need to either go very slow to fall down or already go fast and steer down. No, I think you actually need to go fast and use the feather. Otherwise you won't have enough... You won't have the possibility to not use the dash in order to get to the wall. Whoa, that was close. Because if I'm here... Yeah, no, I need to use the feather. Okay. Yeah, it kinda makes sense though, yeah. Okay, made it. Nice. Should I look at it? Oh, there's a mirror. Let's not look at it. Boing. And that's death. Oh, it's actually not death. Not instantly, at least. If you go down, you're all good. I feel like you want to take him down. Because otherwise, what do you do? You probably have to take him down. Or? Maybe you don't. Although I'd be surprised. You probably need to take him down. Like, how I've learned to understand how this game likes to do things, you gotta carry this guy along for a while. Okay. Top is death. But everything is death. Unless you... Okay, no, not like that. No, that doesn't work, okay. But considering we have that notch, let's use that for the moment. And then, no, maybe I do need to... Okay, let's use this thing. So, we can collect this, then we can fall down. We can dash over there. Yeah, but we do need the thing for sure. Like, otherwise there's no way around this. Okay, but how do we get him down? Everything is death, just what I love to hear after surviving Monday. It's Tuesday! It's Tuesday. Monday was yesterday. Got past total part. Wait, are you trying to do all seasides in comp sequence? Deathless, or what are you trying to do? Oh wait, no, 7A. Deathless 7A. Right. Monday 2. Understandable, Monday 2. Now, how do I do this? Let's not think about the rest. I know that I need to... get this guy. Unless maybe I need to do it like this first. And then... Huh? No, I'm so lost. I'm not sure what I need to do. How do we do this? I mean, I made it basically just a second ago. Hi Leggy. Monday 2, or as I've taken to recently calling it Tuesday. Yeah. Good evening. Hi. Let's watch me suffer some trauma through playing this game. Okay, I think that's probably what you need to do. Do this. Yeah, then you take him over there. Okay. We're getting there. How are you doing, Leggy? How was your Tuesday? Okay, we can chill there, but oh, this is gonna be precise. I mean, surprise, it's difficult level, it's gonna be surprise. Oh, I think I know what to do. Although it's difficult. Yeah, and then you dash up. Yeah. This is cool though. This is a cool mechanic. See, I don't like the feathers, but these, even though it's very difficult, they feel more fair. I mean, it's an element of the world. I think elements of the world are just more comfortable than changing your controls, your character's controls, right? Like the bouncy pads, these things, everything that is just outside of your character and moveset is something different than, oh, you don't walk, instead you fly, or do this or that. Oh. Beat the chapter 4 part now, just temple and summit left. The mirror temple, right? Is what you say, temple. And here? Oh, no, I was basically... Okay. No, this is good. I think this is the end. No? I basically had it. I think I basically had it. Music is a bit dramatic. Could be more fun. Or chill. I mean, of course, it's dramatic, but could be a bit more chill. Oh, yeah. Well, that's too late, yeah. Yeah. Also, the sunlight is starting to go away. Which I'm not a great fan of, because that means it's getting dark. And I like not dark. Well, that was too far. What? Wait. Okay, hold on. I guess you need to dash up. Right, not just right. But that was just information issue, because I was not sure what's coming over there. Oh, maybe... Summit time? Am I currently doing the summit? I think this is the summit, no? Or is this after? I don't know anything about chapters and numbers and levels. I'm just gaming. Yeah. Sunset is at like 21 up here. It's insane. I love that. It's so great. Late sunset is the best thing. Oh. Reflection. Summit is 7, this is 6. Ah. Right. Right. Yeah, okay. I think I remember story parts, maybe. Okay. Wait, do we need to do more? Or is there's no checkpoint here? Is that legal? Okay, I'm gonna, I'm gonna look at this. Why is there no checkpoint? We have to do all of this in one go? Okay. Well, you say that, but sunset is at like 14:30 in December. Yeah, that's not fun. I don't like that. Here it's at 22:34, length of day is 22 hours 29 minutes. Okay, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Don't worry. Is this not difficult, what I'm currently worrying about? Fortunately, they have invented curtains. Curtains are a thing, yeah, that's good. Looked it up, 22:02. Let me see when my sunset is. Here, 20:49. So not too different. Died at flag 24. Rip. Rip. At least not flag 1. That was been sad. Okay, let's have a look. What do? We jump here. Over there, then we dash up into this. What are we supposed to do here? Go here, dash there, and okay, I have no idea. It's like Zoo almost has midnight sun. Hell yeah. I think I would like that. I'm not sure, I think I would like it. I really like long days. Dash into the ball, then over and hook back on the same ball. Yeah. So I really hate that I don't have a mouse here to kind of signalize what I want to do. I can do like this. But yeah, harder to sleep though. I don't care, I can sleep whenever. I'm very good with sleep. But yeah, you go from the left to the on the left side of the ball, bounce back, then dash up. Yeah. And then dash there. Do the same thing here again, I assume. And here we need to do that trick again. But please tell me that there's I don't think there's a save point, right? Is there a save point? If there's no save point, this is very difficult. If there is a save point, then okay. Well, I think I have a rough idea of what to do. You play better without one? Okay. This one is difficult. Like, if you do this, you don't have your dash anymore, do you? You go here. How do I use mouse? I don't know how. I can't. I'm clicking all the buttons. Alt, Control, Shift, Tab. All together, nothing happens. Okay. You know what? We'll just figure it out. Surely we'll just figure it out. Whoa! Okay, wait, there's a save point! Whoa. Okay. Music is so threatening. Doom, doom. Ah, but I got pretty far. And as soon as you find out about the save point, you die a few more times. Yeah! I don't... Whoa! Okay, you can bounce really far as well. That's cool. If you have the correct timing, you can bounce really far. But even without the save point, I would have died a lot. I'm pretty certain. It's very difficult. Like, I would have died probably the same amount, but just with higher intervals because it... Yeah, probably a few less, but not by a huge amount, I'm pretty sure. A bit more careful, yeah. But honestly, I don't want to be careful. I'm playing this to have fun. It's a challenge, yeah, but that's precisely what I always enjoyed about Celeste, is it's challenging, but it's not very punishing. Like, that's why I never finished Getting Over It, or any of these other games where you lose all of your progress. It's very different type of challenge, a different skill set, I'd say. And me personally, I just value my time more than, you know, I don't know. I just think it's more fun. I prefer challenges where I don't have high stakes. I don't mind it being very, very difficult in exchange when I have a billion tries. Losing progress is painful. I don't even care too much about losing the progress, but like reclimbing everything, like doing the same thing that you already know how to do and you've done a billion times is just not fun. I guess that is losing progress. Fair enough. Deathless runs? Yeah, that's why I never do those. I don't care. Even in Spiral Knights, or like hitless. I don't have fun doing those. I enjoy trying to avoid it and going with as few deaths as possible, right? But I don't like setting hard limits or hard goals there, like deathless or this and that. Like in Spiral Knights I do deathless stuff, but I don't do hitless. There's people who do hitless things. And I tried to do hitless, but in the end... Like... maybe a different take on this, okay? I like recklessness. I like playing reckless. In real life, I'm very careful, usually a lot, with a lot of things. And I enjoy not having stakes and being able to be reckless in video games. And doing challenges like Deathless or this or that takes away the fun and makes you play more careful, yeah. But I enjoy playing really reckless. Doing more crazy things. Pushing it in the crazy direction rather than the careful direction. In Spiral Knights, there's people doing hitless runs. But in the end, what ends up happening is most of the time they just play very safe. They play very safe. They run in circles, they use guns, they keep distance to enemies, they don't really take any risks. And my favorite playstyle is, you know, I may take a bit of damage here and there, but I'm going fast. I'm going in the middle of a billion enemies. I'm playing reckless. And that's what I enjoy more in video games, when there's no stakes. Most of the time. I still enjoy doing it deathless, but not hitless. And if I do it one death or something, then yeah, it's okay. It is fair, then I like it in a way. It shows how much you have improved since early on, but it definitely shouldn't be forced at least. Dark Souls bosses are gonna be painful then. Yeah, I wonder when I'll play, or if I'll play Elden Ring again. I have a little bit of Elden Ring playtime with friends. But not too much. Dark Souls is too gloomy for me. I really enjoy not I wanna say ugly, but basically ugly stuff. Gloomy. It's too gloomy. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Elden Ring is much more pretty than Dark Souls. Much more bright. Just like I like long days, I like bright and colorful environments rather than gloomy, dark scenery. I mean, they have their charm, of course, right? And I don't know what to do here. I think just collecting... I'm doing something wrong there. I don't know what to do over there. I know that in... in the end, I probably have to... do the wall bounce. Oh, yeah, but how do I get there? There's this crystal to the left of it. Like here? Maybe I don't even need the crystal. Racket, do I need the crystal or can I do it without the crystal? I feel like I can do it without, right? If I get a good bounce of the bouncy thingies. Kind of fast. I did some solo but didn't get very far before I stopped. I'm planning to play with a friend sometime though. Nice. I'm kind of fascinated by the world building and have watched too many lore videos. I remember none of it. I haven't watched much of it, but I've heard that it's pretty good, yeah. Like pretty in-depth. Seeing how far you get launched should be doable, yeah. It's also important what button you press while being launched, I think. Like if I hold right, I fly more right. Surprise. Whoa. Oh! Almost. That was close. Whoa. That was too far. Yeah. Yes. Ah! Basically had it. Almost. But then I panicked. Okay, you can go really fast here. You can skip so many things. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, what am I doing? Oh, almost. Very reckless behavior, just dashing off. Yeah, that's what I like, right? Oh! 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 Wait, how did I... Huh? How did I not die? Wait, I'm so confused. I missed it! Why did I have another dash? How did I get it? Huh? I should have failed. I should have completely failed here. No? Time to check the clip. Yeah, I really, like, what? Oh, no. No, thank you. Wait. Huh? Oh. Return to map. No. Okay. Turn 16. Okay, got it. Clip. Videos. That was a dash crystal? I didn't even see the dash crystal. If there was one. Or I didn't realize there was one. Okay, there we go. Oh! Ah! Okay. Okay, yeah. That has to be one of the very safes ever. Also, look at my face! You know, that's not the face of joy. That's like, what happened? Finally finishes the difficult level. That's the face you make. It is a good face. Wait, I wanna... Here, can I just go 10 seconds back? Let's have a look at my face. Yeah? Okay, yeah. This is good. Whoa! I was really surprised. Does it matter if you do it if you don't know how you did it? I don't know what you like. I'm not sure. Hi, Space V. Hi. Hello. Knowing how is a nice bonus, yeah. The face is great though. I have this tendency that I'm a bit insecure about, that I like to, you know, do this face. Put my upper teeth on my lower lips. you know, sucking in the air like, it's getting tough. But it's okay. Yeah, hi Space V, how are you doing? Welcome. Now, do I keep going? It is 8 PM. I'm not sure. I wanna clip it though, because that was kind of fun. Let's clip it. I don't know if I want to continue with Celeste. I feel like I don't. Maybe I should leave it at that. Maybe some Trackmania or something else. Oh! 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 Wait, how did I... Huh? How did I not die? Wait, I'm so confused. I missed it. Why did I have another dash? How did I get it? Huh? I should have failed. I should have completely failed here. No? Yep, that's okay. What title do we do? New. That's a good song. I love the song. It's very good. Okay, I need title suggestions. I'd expect the stream to last another hour or so for 7C. I mean, technically not a problem. I'm just not sure if I want to. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to play. I wanna chill. I'm okay. I'm at my parents' place now, cleaning old keyboard. Nice. Good luck. I recently cleaned my mouse. Go away. I cleaned my mouse. It looks clean again. It didn't look clean before. Here. Let's do this again. Let's be a gangster. And then more crazy hair. There we go. Now I'm a gangster. It's a little bit too thick now. It technically would need to be less thick, I think. An hour of deaths can be painful. It's not the deaths, it's my ring finger actually. Here, this thing. Because I keep pressing right, and I keep pressing it pretty hard, and then it hurts. Up inside my head. I like it. I like the looks of it. Although I'm very insecure about it. I do not have enough context to give a title. Here, let's watch it again. I don't use my ring finger. That's also okay. Here. There we go, that's context. I am playing the level. I thought I failed, but I didn't. Wait, how did I... Huh? How did I not die? Wait, I'm so confused. I missed it. Why did I have another dash? How did I get it? Huh? I should have failed. I should have completely failed here. No? Bit of victory. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Usually what I do is just take something that I've said in the clip. Something like, oh. And then just call it a day. Wait, how did I... Huh? How did I... Or just like, huh? I don't know, that's usually my titles. I'm not very creative with them. Okay, the thing is, I think it's... I like the looks of it, but I feel like it's less comfortable. It's a little bit too tight, maybe? Maybe it feels too warm or too limiting. Bandanas like that. Need to think of haiku. Haiku? Who or what is haiku? am I haiku right now? Confused victory, that's good. Yeah, I like that. It's not bitter, it's more confused. Here, we'll call it maths test tomorrow. Ooh, hi Manchi. Good luck for that. Okay. I love the vibes of this. Wait, doesn't he have a bandana there? Well, kinda, it's a beanie more or less. You don't really see it too much. Saving clip. There we go. Copy to clipboard. Clip it and ship it. Okay, what do we do now? Here. I have like 10 different colors of these things now at home, and I probably won't use them ever other than for like a stream like this or some dress-up party. I wish I could just walk on the sunset instead of being down bad in my bed. I think I'm going batshit, I'm brain dead up inside my head. Stuck up in a different dimension, throwing out opinions and 2 cents when I can't even tie up the loose ends up inside my head. Okay, what do we want to do? Some Trickmania? Some Spiral Nights? I haven't really been in VR a lot recently. Haven't been. I could go for a walk. Well, how's the weather? Isn't that crazy? I'm a gamer and I'm thinking about just going out for a walk at 8 PM. Honestly, it might be nice. Like, sunset is about to happen. Like, it's basically sunset time. And what's the sunset again? IRL has good graphics, yeah. Sunset is technically in about 40 minutes. I just had a really dumb idea. I was like, oh, I could show you my balcony, but then I would dox myself probably. I mean, I don't have too big troubles. I don't think anybody of you would like visit me or do anything bad. But better safe than sorry. We talked about that's an like the AI summary of what we're talking about, right? And potentially in the future maybe also having very quick summary of video footage or something like that. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. A poem with 575 syllables. Haiku? Okay, I don't think I know it. Music is really good, I agree. Good graphics. It does. No, I'm kind of looking for another song, and I don't know which one it is. I had it sometimes in my auto playlist, but I forgot what it was. Before we do nothing, let's just play Trickmania. Numerous. Today I was driving with a shelf in my car, and it was kind of funny. Like, it was halfway over my shoulder, and I couldn't really move too much while driving. It was still okay, it wasn't a big inconvenience, but it was the first time that I didn't have like a completely normal driving situation really. Come on, change Trackmania. Okay, so if this bandana, do you think the bandana color matters for how gangstery it is? I have a couple other colors. Let me get the white one. Hold on. Because I have it ready. So let's turn on the lights behind me. Okay, goodbye to this one. What about this? Is this better? Is this less gangstery? Also, I feel like I'm so much more dark now. But it's just because of the contrast, because the background is more. Ah well. It is what it is. I kind of have it a bit thinner. It feels more comfortable. And technically I have a bunch of others. Yeah. I wonder if I'll ever do anything with them. Let's just drive a bit Trackmania. There's technically so much time left, it's kind of crazy. I could play some of the other games. Technically, Tuesday is supposed to be my continue my guilty game list, right? And that technically is Celeste, but you know, nobody says that it has to be only Celeste. I could play Gris, for example. Gris. I technically wanted to finish that still. I could start something like Hollow Knight or Ori 2, and then every Tuesday I just play like one level of Celeste and then go over to something else. Woo. Technically I'd also have a couple of things to do. I need to write a text, a correct one. So it's a pretty emotional thing. Oh. Down here, okay. Ori is probably one of my favorite games ever. I agree. I really enjoyed Ori and the Blind Forest. It's kind of crazy. It was made by a really small team of like 5 people. And they're from Austria. Fun fact. Kind of cool. I feel like it's a great whole package. As in, you know, gameplay, visuals, story, music. Like, it just all in all felt like a really fleshed out, clean whole package. Not too easy, not too difficult. That's what I really enjoyed about Ori. And I still haven't played the second part though. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Have you played both? Space V? Damn, getting tired. I've been so going to bed so early the past few days. I went to bed before 10 p.m. or around 10 p.m. which is really early for me usually. Oh, yeah, they made a lot of improvements in the second one. Yes, I have. Nice. One thing, I think that's maybe one thing I'm not too sure about is, like, I think what I've heard a lot of people criticize the very simple combat in the first game. And that's actually one of the things that I've really enjoyed. I think you have more variety or choice or whatever in the second one with combat. More depth to it, more... Yeah, this and that. But I can't judge, maybe it's wrong. That's just what I feel like. How do I make this jump? I don't have enough speed. Also, one thing that I was thinking, what if we do it like this? This is kind of cool, no? Having this here. It reminds me from Spiral Knights, the ribbon that you can have in the back. Maybe I should move. I think I've been pretty lazy. I've not played VR too much. And VR has been one of my greatest workouts, like dancing and just, you know, moving, being on my feet a lot, standing and walking around in my room. And I've been driving a lot with my car. I'm just sitting here. Reading. I haven't been moving too much. Well, but then again, I've been doing stuff in the apartment as well, and moving shelves, and carrying things. Let's do it again. This one actually has quite a few good votes.
I was sat up on the train, staring out the window at the
Man, I really feel tired all of a sudden. I don't want to go to bed. It's 8 p.m.
Started to laugh, got a son involved. I mentioned the past like a running joke. I told her without all the rain, there's no stunning growth. Close to everything and nothing. Picture past the honeymoon.
Maybe I need to do something more exciting than playing Trackmania.
Short of the discussion, but the roots can't maneuver out of nothing. I've been suffering these dreaming days. Remedying lust, don't hold any memories of us. Rather hold you every day until the memories are dust. Yo, we only call the train, cause you know I hate the bus. Never get enough.
This jump. This is bad. Oh, but Munchie, isn't it summer vacation soon? Or like the end of grading things? I think like there isn't, don't like tests and all of that stop like a month before, like 2 weeks maybe, I don't know. Should soon be over, no? For this year.
They will start decreasing, leaving like the orange in the evening. It was creeping through the cloud, but now I'm proud to see the images releasing. I just wish the little lady could have seen them, but she was dreaming. Reckon she's standing with her mum, saying to her, look, mother, here's the sun.
Maybe I should go to a rave. Oh, I could do that, honestly. Maybe I could go to a Viacid rave. Have some more high energy music. Actually dancing, moving around. Or I could play some piano. Or karaoke. It's also something I haven't done for a while. Nano! Hello! Nuggets! Why nuggets? Greetings. How are you doing? Thanks for the subscription. Cause nuggets cool as fuck? Okay. I wouldn't say they're cool, but tasty. Tasty is cool. Okay. That wasn't cool. What just happened? We could play some Minecraft bingo, but that would make me fall asleep. I'm really not sure. We could play some rhythm games, some Beat Saber maybe. Why bandana? I don't know, I thought it's cool. I've always found bandanas to be looking really cool. You a gangster? I'm not a gangster. I just think they look cool. Not bananas, bandanas. I changed it to be less gangster. Yeah, I have the red one here. But the red one was too gangster, so now it's white. I didn't say bananas, I said bandanas. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I said bananas. I don't know. I don't care. But in the end, well, okay, you're gone now. I'll talk once you're back. I think it's How do I approach this topic now? Stereotypes. Annoying topic, but reasonable. Like everybody for some reason bandanas, it's pretty close to each other. So anyways, the reason is simply I think it looks cool. Like I've seen some other people use it. Mainly thinking about Raced Anton. You probably know him from like the old YouTube times with Unge and whatever, the longboard tour or something. I don't know. I don't remember everything to be honest, but yeah. And Semifying, a Trickmania streamer, also from Austria actually, has been using bananas in his facecam. Both really sweet guys, very adventurous. So for me, they don't really have the gangster vibe, but they have like an adventurous vibe. Okay, like you just go out, you move around, do an adventure here, an adventure there. Has that kind of vibe to me. And I think they look cool. I never wore one in my life before. I haven't had any. So I figured it would be cool to know how I look like with one. So I ordered some. And they arrived yesterday or the day before yesterday, I don't remember. And now I have some. And I think they look pretty decent. I kind of like them. But I don't like being associated with a gangster. I don't think that I am a gangster. So now we get to the other topic that I was approaching, stereotypes. There's a reason why stereotypes exist. right? There's a reason why you associate XY with AB, because it's been common. A lot of people have been doing that. However, it's not always the case. Sometimes stereotypes are wrong, pretty often, honestly. That's just... I'll not comment on that. And it's a little bit frustrating. Like when you wanna do something that has a stereotype but without the stereotype. Like I think if bandanas didn't have the stereotype of gangsters, or if they would be more common in any way, then I totally would wear them. Like more than just once every 3 years on the stream, because haha funny. GPS backwards, let's have a look. Maybe it's just press forward. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah. Okay, I see. I think you're not looking dangerous enough to be thought of as a gangster. Yeah, but still. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Indecisive. Not sure what I think about things. Now you mad because I said you don't look dangerous enough? No, I'm not. I don't want to be dangerous. Why would I be mad about that? I don't want to be dangerous. It's a compliment if you say that. I agree that you have successfully avoided the stereotypical gangster look here. Also, a gangster wouldn't wear like a shirt like this, right? I'm more like a hipster. Does that make sense? Does a hipster look like that? Honestly, I could resonate with that. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm very bad with stereotypes. I don't know a lot of stereotypes, which technically is, from my perspective, pretty okay and fine. I try to be very neutral towards people and not have stereotypes at least. So what color would you think would be cool? Like generally, my color is blue, right? I have blue everywhere, like not right now, but here my car is blue, and my avatar cello is blue, and I've had blue everywhere, and my name is blue. And maybe I should try wearing a blue bandana. I don't really. Oh, I have one here. This. Well, let's use this afterwards. After I finish this track, I'm gonna go and make that bandana wearable. But I feel like as a bandana, it might look weird. On me, anyways. Maybe not. You just don't listen properly. Or I just say it's very... How do you... Slumpy? No, like... Schlampig, you know? Is this what you need to do? Yeah. It's a very experimental track. It's kind of fun. Slumpy. Is that a word? Let's say it's a word now. In my lexicon, it's a word. Oh no. Oi. I missed all the finishes. Okay. So do you guys know how to use this? How do you... What do you do with a bandana? Bandana. It's very close. You can easily mix it up. Okay. So, anything interesting happened? Not really. I don't want to make bigger camera. So it's square, right? But you need to do it like this, and then you fold it a couple more times, and then hope that you have like a cool. It's a little bit weird. Like I've tried some things. There's also like actually like this, but then you want to have this part in front, but it's not so easy to actually get it that way. I'm not sure how to do it properly. This is maybe fine. But this is too thick now. Let's make it a bit more like this maybe? This could work. This works. Oh. Okay. And then I'm gone. Just normal guy again.
I'm not your friend, not your only confidant. Don't tell me things change this time. Don't give me problems, give me wine. You can't pretend I'm the only man you want.
Does this look less gangster? Honestly, I like the blue. Blue's good. I like blue. Now even less dangerous because blue. Why do I have a second desk? It's literally, it's high up. I just put whatever random stuff I'm working on there. Like clothes, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not working on clothes, but if I'm changing clothes, I put my clothes there and it's easy to pick up and throw there. There's currently a screwdriver there. Like if I have a toolbox, I put it there to get the tools out. And if I unpack things, if I pack things, it's like a standing desk basically over there. And it's also good for sitting on top of it in VR, because then I can have my screwdriver. It's an electrical one. Well, technically it's currently charging. Is it? Okay. It's done charging. Here, this thing. This thing is a legend. It is really cool. Bosch. It's so useful. If you want to assemble or disassemble anything, it's great. Best thing ever. Hi Nano. Yeah, hi Nano. That is Nano indeed, and hi Spectro. And over there we have the box for this. So, if somebody asks me to help disassemble or assemble anything, great box. This is not sponsored, by the way. You just... voila. It's great. I love this. Best investment ever. Okay. I'm back. Hi Spectro. It is now indeed. Why do you have an electrical rechargeable screwdriver? What do you mean why? Everyone should have one. It's so useful. It's so useful. Who do you think you are? A human? A DIY home craftsman? You know, somebody who does stuff themselves at home? What does it do? It's just a screwdriver, but automated. You know, it's electrical. It has a lot more power than you have. It just makes it a lot quicker. And also sometimes you don't really get to places pretty quickly. Quickly. You don't get there too easily. Oh, it's very uncomfortable, right? With the screwdriver, with this one, it's just so much more convenient and faster. It spins, yeah. It does spin indeed. Yeah, of course you can replace the tip thing. It has a couple in the box. I always used to think you don't really need it, but it's just so convenient. Speeds up the process by so much. And you can focus more on having a steady hand and, you know, putting the screw in. Especially if you work with wood, for example. If you have a metal hole, or like, you know, a place where the screw is meant to be, it's fine to do it with your hand. But if you have a screw that you screw into wood that doesn't have a hole yet, it's so much easier with this, because then you can focus on holding your hand steady so that you have it perpendicular? Rechter Winkel. Into the wall or into the wood. So like one hand holds it and the other one is like zooping it in. If with your hand it's a lot more wiggly. I have one too. Yeah, everyone should. Right Winkel, yeah, for sure. You spin my screw right round, 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 like a record, baby, right round, round, round. If you can say Slumpy, I can say Winkler. Right Winkler. Yeah, you can, of course. Baby's first toy, electrical screwdriver. Hell yeah, that's gonna be one successful baby. Okay, I feel like enough bandana for now. Let's be not gangster. I could wear a hat instead. Should I get a hat? You know, it's not too often that I have a real camera on anymore. So when I actually go ahead and do it, I can use it to be funny. That didn't work.
I take a sip and I'm in heaven. The dopamine is dripping on my brain. Imagination's at 11. Reality is gonna
It's 8:30. I'd give my son a toolkit for his first birthday.
I might spend $1 million.
Go for it.
Down the Riviera, now I'm Elon Musk.
Honestly, that's one thing that I'm actually moderately concerned about with today's youth is motoric DIY skills. You know, just basic stuff like using a screwdriver or whatever. Just fixing things. I mean, to be fair, I don't know much either. And previous generations probably are or have been, you know, it's like, oh my god, I don't know how to fix a car. How am I gonna live? And I'm living just fine. You know, there's people I can pay to do that for me. But people used to do a lot of more stuff themselves and had more skills to kind of fix things themselves. I know people of my age who don't know how to use a broom. Yeah. And surprisingly, a lot of people are also very tech illiterate. You know, people that grow up with iPads or whatever, or phones, they don't necessarily know how to fix their computer stuff. Like, I feel like, once again, it's always gonna have exceptions, and I don't want to generalize things too much. But I feel like people from around our age right now, they grew up not having the tech stuff. Then the tech stuff was introduced in our teenage-ish years, like about maybe earlier, maybe a bit later. I know a lot of people. I mean, Racket, if I remember correctly, you were 19, so you're still. Nah, you're also in the same age. Doesn't really matter. But I know a lot of people who are between like 19 and 30 that have no clue about tech. Ah, not knowing how to use a broom. Fair enough. I mean, that's a bit difficult. Not using a broom, but, you know, stating how do you use a broom? You know, you could probably... My brain just spiraled to different thoughts. It came back to the Navi discussion that I had recently. Like, how important is it to know the basics if tech can do it for you? And how, like, I think... Because very often you don't have to know, because tech does it. And chances are low that you have to do it yourself. For example, calculator. You know, there's a lot of crazy mathematic stuff that we won't ever have to do ourselves. And if we do, we use a calculator. We maybe learn it in school. We forget about it. We don't care. Doing crazy mathematics stuff. We have a calculator for that. And same thing for, I don't know, a lot of other things. Like, I think it's I suck at calculus in my head. Yeah, I do too. And it's fine because we have a calculator. But if we at some point have to calculate something and we don't have a calculator, well, then it's problematic. You won't have a calculator everywhere you go? Yes, I know. But now we kinda do. But maybe we don't at some point. Recently I was driving somewhere. I saw a meme. I think I talked about it on stream, maybe not. I forgot. How older generations ask you how you're gonna drive home or gonna drive to them with the car, or if you pick something up, they're gonna tell you, yeah, drive this road and not there, there's a construction side, so you'll have to wait for a long time, or... You know, basically, they think about the route they're driving before driving it a lot. And want to have it in their head. They don't want to rely on a navigation system. Younger people, a lot of them, me at least, kind of rely a lot on their navigation system. They're like, I don't care where I'm going, I'm just gonna put the address where I need to go in my navigation system, my Navi, and I'm gonna follow that. And then people are like, oh, young people don't know how to read maps. What if you don't have your Navi at some point? What you gonna do then? But how realistic is that? We have a calculator on our pocket at all times. We have our maps in our pocket at all times. But maybe we don't at some point. Maybe some point we don't have battery or something. And I had that recently. I was driving with my car somewhere and suddenly I didn't have connection. Somehow my internet was gone. And I couldn't use Google Maps for getting where I wanted to get. I had a rough idea and I got there in the end. But it was a short moment of, well, I guess it probably is smart to know where to go without your phone as well. I think that's just a very, very, very interesting... Oh, and oh my god, yeah, well... Okay, not complete topic change again, but basically same thing with Blender. Or using tools in general. Using tools may be a good summary for this. Like, I have a friend who doesn't want to use tools automating things for him unless he knows how to do it manually himself. I respect that. If you know how things work and you could do it yourself, but then you use a tool to make it faster or quicker or more convenient. But you could do it yourself. But there's a lot of tools out there that are just very useful and very complex, and I don't really see a reason why to not use it, just because you don't understand everything of it. Oh, I'm philosophating again. Okay, let me read, sorry. They don't know how to handle one? Did we really get this used to a vacuum cleaner? Yeah. I suck. Yeah, I use vacuum cleaners a lot as well. I don't use a broom too much. Mostly for my balcony. We're lazy, yeah. Remind me what calculus was again? I forgot what the things were called, so no idea what was calculus. It's just like calculating thing. Any calculation, yeah. I think people will go stupid as fuck, no one thinks anymore, they all just go ask ChatGPT. I hate that you say Navi? Navi? Yeah, well, that's how we say it in Austria, I'm sorry. You had no internet while outside? When have you been to Germany? I was in Austria still, I just had to restart my phone, it had like some issue. And then it was working again. It's navigation. Yeah, but it's Navigation. But I don't wanna... there's no reason in arguing about that. It's just cultural differences between Austria and Germany. The calculus was a specific branch like trigonometry. Ah, I don't know. At school we had cafeteria cleaning duty where we used a broom. Hey! So you know how to use a broom. That's great. And it's related to change, differential equations and integral equations or something. I guess I remember that. Yeah. But basically I think it's very interesting to think about how much we rely on tools and how much we try to understand our tools and be able to work without them. Whoa, okay. Nose bug. Whoa. I also wonder if mouse and keyboard might die. A lot of people, younger people, don't see a need for it. They have like touchscreens. Like, why do you need a mouse and keyboard? Just make it all touch. That's what a lot of people have been saying, or that I've heard. I'm a fan of mouse and keyboard. I don't like touch too much. But I can understand that it's a steeper learning curve. Touchscreen gaming sounds horrible. Yeah, I agree. But that's what a lot of people do. A lot of them. And they don't know anything else. And it takes a while to learn having that eye hand coordination to use mouse and keyboard. Learning how to type is difficult. Why do I keep jumping over there? I need to go straight. Imagine playing Celeste with a touchscreen. Yeah, that would be probably difficult. It rooms. Okay, can I manage to not mess up this jump here for once? I messed up before, but now I'll go straight. I'll go straight. Watch me go straight. I'm supposed to go straight. Maybe I wasn't? Okay. No, it seems correct. Yeah, I agree. I don't like touchscreens too much. But still, fair. Actually, so I really dislike touchscreens generally. At work though, we sometimes randomly had some devices with touchscreen, and it's so much easier to set them up. With some tasks that we have to do for new devices to set up, it's much more efficient and fast with a touchscreen actually. Because basically you have two mouses. You can have one finger here, the other finger there. Click, 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 click. It's much faster if you have 2 fingers, or 10 fingers. You can be at more places simultaneously. With a mouse, one mouse, you can only be at one spot. You would have to go With touchscreen you can go up. And for that, I really enjoy the touchscreen. On a laptop. And yeah, for Blender, like I really enjoy doing things from scratch, but sometimes it's really tough. Gonna flip? Nope. Okay, nice. Touchscreen is useful in cases where you only use your mouse. Yes, I agree. Keyboard is king. I like keyboard. Binary input is great. Do I have to go straight here? I don't know where to go. I'm so lost. What do you want from me? Where am I? I'm over here. Okay, you're going in here. Yeah, okay, great. Okay. I guess we just go here. And then we go here. Here. Okay, I think we have the route. Okay, good. As soon as we have brain implants, we won't need any manual input devices anyway. Let's see. Maybe. Who needs mouse if we just use console-based operating systems? Only keyboard needed, much better. Yeah, I prefer keyboard as well, but sometimes the mouse is useful. There's a reason why it's so widely adapted. How did we get there? Yeah, motoric skills, fixing things yourself, carpentry, using a screwdriver. I think it's very important for children and everyone to have some motoric skills. It doesn't necessarily have to be super detailed, but basics I think are very important. Oh. I messed up. Hey, Spectro is flushing points down the toilet. By the way, how much points do you have? You had so many. Do you still? How many do you have? Are you still like top 1? Leggy, how many do you have? You've been lurking a lot. And Racket, I'm curious too. I really wish Twitch would give us an option to see how many points people have. Would be very interesting. And there we go, Leggy is flushing points down the toilet. 3 times in a row. 15,000. No more? Wow, that's a flex. It is. Just flushing 15,000 points down. But I bet you could beat that Spectre. I mean, you don't have to, but you could. I'm sure. I know you can. Can I just jump over there? No, I can't. Let me read in a second. There's some more stuff. I kind of want to finish this without taking a billion years though. You could do over 20 flushes. Yep. You were the first one to have 100k points, right? And I don't think you spent that many since then. I had to calc that. So 5 times 20. How much is that? 100k. So you probably still have over 100k. I don't like this final jump. It's difficult. You probably don't wanna, you probably just do this. And do a bug slide and finish like that. Yeah. Okay, read. Yeah. Controllers kind of require 2 hands to use, and the one-handed controller seems less useful than the mouse. Yeah. Fair point. Graphic user interface is overrated. They have their use, but I appreciate being able to control things with the keyboard only. Ah, is it like the hacking videos where they operate in cyberspace by touching some virtual screens floating in the air? That's interesting actually that you say that. Like, these virtual touchscreens are gonna be using your eyes as input is gonna be huge. I call it. I've used the Apple Vision Pro. For the people who may not know, probably most of you guys know, but you know. You know, this great thing. You know how you control this? With your eyes and pinch motion. I've used this for 10 minutes, okay? We had one at work. I had it on my head. I was just navigating the menu. And it's great. It's so awesome to just look at something and pinch your fingers. I look there, pinch. You just use your eyes to look at what you want to interact with, pinch your fingers. It's great. It was super nice to... Wait, I should read more. Let me read and then I'll get to the story. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I think that's gonna be huge in the future. Controllers are anyway the worst input device. It's comfortable though. But you can lean back. Hold your controller. I mean, I don't use controllers, but I can get the point that it's comfortable. Yeah, 15,000, guess. Yeah, over 100k, I'm guessing. I don't have that many points. Okay. Yeah. Why are you coughing, Leggy? How many more do you have? How many more points do you have? On your fingers or a calculator? Calculator. I lost so many points by redeeming you know end now, but you ended anyways. Get scammed. I feel like I did refund them, no? And you know end now doesn't mean a long time. It could be, I think it says like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something. I don't remember. Wasn't that Apple Vision a flop? I wouldn't say so. I really wouldn't say so. I think it's a great device. Many people have wrong expectations. But for what it is, it's really great. So what I was gonna say. I was not ordering anything. I was navigating the... Not the menu where you order food, but the UI, the user interface, the menu of the device. And it felt great, right? So I just looked at things, I pinch my fingers, I select things, what I look at. I used it for 10 minutes, I put it off, I went back to my PC. And I clicked on my mouse, expecting things to happen where I look at. I forgot to move my mouse around. Like, I sat down at my PC, I was looking at button, I was clicking my mouse, but I didn't move my mouse there. After 10 minutes, I was already so into that, you know, vibe or like that habit of just looking at things and expecting to select it like that. It was really, really comfortable. And I could totally see myself never ever using a mouse again if instead I can just look at the things that I want to do. If it works reliable, of course, if it works reliable. But I could see, you know, there's Tobii eye trackers and stuff. If you make that in a more standardized way, or using AR glasses, using glasses that just track where you're looking as an input device could be huge. Maybe not like as eye tracking. I feel like eye tracking is huge for control. So that really shocked me. Like I went back to my PC, I wanted to select something, I forgot to move my mouse. Because I was already used to just looking at things. That shocked me. I've been using a computer with mouse and keyboard for over 20 years. Yeah, so that's great. And so I feel like, is this? Yeah, okay, it's definitely helping. And I wouldn't say it's a flop. It's a very great proof of concept for tech. The Vision Pro was never meant for consumers. It is a tech demo. It's a tech demo, it's for developers. Obviously. Because it's, well, not your real face. I'm so late on with the chat. You failed the intimidation roll to intimidate the button into being clicked. Yeah. I'm gonna click you. Doesn't work. I failed the roll. That was a funny one, Racket. I would love something like Apple Vision Pro only if it wasn't 3500. Though I would think with a proper device tracking, you could rig your eyes as a cursor. Yeah. Apple did advertise it like it was for consumers though, so kinda their own fault. I mean, I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's, yeah, fine the way it is. I don't know exactly how they advertised it or how most people view it. I just know I think it's a pretty cool device. It's an amazing device if you've used other VR headsets before, but a lot of people who thought that the Apple Vision Pro is terrible never used any other VR headset before. If they do that, then wait, what? If they do that, then great, but will they? Elaborate, like I'm lost, please again. That I remember was someone lying at home checking their Apple Cloud picture and watching a movie while walking around the flat. I mean, yeah, you can do that. I mean, yeah, they advertise it like that. And you can do that, you totally can. And I know, like Brad, for example, is literally doing that. And you can use it for that, but you need to be a tech enthusiast to use it in its current state. Especially because of the price point as well. If they do continue the development of Apple Vision Pro line. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they won't. Very good point. I really don't know. I don't know what to expect there. They will continue developing things in that area, but it might just be mainly focused on AR. Very possible. But I suspect the market hype is gone, they would need some new interest. I think they publish it close to the peak of VR hype. Kind of. But I think the people working on it know its potential and they want to keep working on it. I'm also very curious, like, hold on. Give me a second, there we go. I'm also very curious about Valve in this state. And Microsoft also has been cooking their HoloLens for quite a while, yeah. Tech enthusiasts are rich, yep. Apple cancelled their card, didn't they? So now they have some free resources. I don't know anything about Apple, to be honest. I don't know much about Apple. I'm just watching. One thing I'm very curious about is Deckard, Valve Deckard. I feel like, for some reason, it feels very realistic that it... I've read multiple times that Valve is trying to release Valve Deckard in like November 2025. And Bradley, you know, has been very involved with all of that. Had tweets like, what will really be available in 2026? Valve Deckard. I guess I should have said available by the end of 2026. Anyways, as it stands, the voters have chosen correctly. He really did not like doing any time predictions anymore for Valve. And now that he started actually doing hints like that again, and there's been a lot of things hinting that something is coming soon, rather soon than later. I'm very excited about that. I don't expect it to be the greatest thing ever, solving all of our issues. I could very well see it being a thing that I don't want or need. Of course, I hope it's everything I wish for, but gotta be realistic. I have a more or less niche desire with my VR things. And Valve is, after all, still a company that wants to make money. So I could totally see it being a device that's very good for enthusiasts, but also very adaptable for newcomers. Where do you need to go here? That's like where are you supposed to go here? Here? Left? No, this is the finish. I'm so lost where to go from here. I would say here probably, yeah. Let's go here again. I'm very confused with this track. But regardless of what comes out, I'm very interested in it, because even if it's not maybe for me, I think Valve knows what they're doing, and they're cooking, and they're overall probably doing something that's good for the industry that I care about, even if the headset itself is not what I personally care about. So that's what I'm very curious about. What is that? New Valve VR? Yes. Wireless VR headset from Valve? Yep. I want to be alive for so much longer. I want to see all the crazy stuff that will be invented. Come on, Nano. You're what, 25? You still have a lot of time ahead of you. If it has a Ghost of Linux support, then I will be somewhat interested. I think it will. Very likely. Might also be purely to increase interest in VR games to improve VR game sales. Yeah, sure. Then they could make it on the cheaper side. I really don't know. It could be a lot of things. We'll just have to wait and see, but I know that I'm interested and curious about what will come out. Hey, I turned 24 this year, don't make me older than necessary, okay? Youngster. Oh man, the retirement age. Will we ever be able to retire? We don't know. Okay, I think... I don't want to think. Maybe we should check like messages. Whoa, do a flip! Okay, or not. Oh no, this is terrible. Can I even guess through there? Okay, I can't. Oh no! That's very bad. I kinda wanna do something else, but I don't know what. As far as I know, they lose money from Steam Decks, which they earn back from game sales, from people buying a Steam Deck. I think they... yeah, maybe they do. I'm not sure. That's how consoles work, yeah. I'm gonna check the weather. I feel like I wanna go for a walk. It's not as warm as I was hoping for. It's still warm enough. I'm not sure. What do I want? Oh. Let's listen to some different music. Okay. IRL stream? I think I wouldn't stream. I would just walk without a stream. But I'm not sure. I don't know what I want to do. As always. In outer space. I know I'll be A-okay. I know I'll be A-okay. When I see trouble come my way, I'll be making lemonade. I know I'll be A-okay. I know I'll be A-okay. No, I don't know. What do I want to do? I think I'll go for a walk. Yep. I kind of feel like doing that. So, thank you all for watching. Rocket League with me? Nope. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go touch grass. Go for a walk. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. And maybe we will see you again. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the Prime. No. Supporting the stream after all these years. Thanks, bye. Yeah. Try it as well. Try to go outside. It's fun. I touch grass when you can touch the ball. Grass is more soft. I don't know. Bye.